Good day, guys. It's Chapman Zaya coming back with another video, coming back with another banger. Please, guys, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Please hit that notification bell. I'm waiting for you. You're done pressing that subscribe button and that notification bell. Please make sure that you like the video and you watch this video until the end. It's very informative. Let me tell you something. People have been asking these questions several times. Chapman, how do I trade with my cell phone? How do I make my analysis on my cell phone? People have been saying, in order for me to trade or to analyze or to do anything in the market, I need to have a laptop or a computer. Is you always being seen in front of the screens every time? Let me simplify this thing for you. I once came here with my students, teaching them how to trade Forex, starting from the theoretical part of it, coming to a practical part of it, of which we're using the monitors. But people are wondering if they can also do the same thing. You might not be having enough money to buy these monitors that I have there at the back, because they might quite be like expensive to you. Let me tell you something. Let me simplify this thing for you. Even with your cell phone, you can make it work. Even with your cell phone, you can make it possible. You can analyze the market using your cell phone. The same chart that is here on the monitor is the same chart that you can open on your cell phone, but it differs in sizes. Here, I'm having a bigger screen. I'm having a bigger picture. I'm seeing this thing in a very bigger picture compared to someone who's using a cell phone. But in order for you to afford money to buy these monitors, you must start by investing in your cell phone. Spend time in your cell phone. Learn how to analyze using your cell phone. So in today's video, we are going to be showing you, we are going to be giving you a tutorial or a lesson on how to use your cell phone to analyze. How to open the same market that we have on your cell phone. You need to have your MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5 in order for you to be able to do whatever that you're going to be doing. So this is part 3. Either this is the final part of the lesson that we are giving. First, we started with the theoretical part of lesson of Forex, followed by the practical part of it. This is still the practical part of it, but now we are diving more deep into the practical of it on your cell phone. Please enjoy this video until the end. We are going to be showing you how to analyze using your cell phone.
Okay, fine. We can rotate the screen now. This is how we see our time frames. Yeah, we are on a monthly time frame on a GBP US dollar. So we're still using the same thing, but now if it's on a landscape, this is where we see my tools, where we can use our tools. Now, in order for us to add any tool here, this is what we have. We can go to plus here, but before we go there, let's delete everything. If ever you want to add, you see you have a vertical line, you have your horizontal line, you have your trend line, you have your arrow line. Down there you have your rectangle that you can use as your zone. So these are the ellipses that you can use to spot whether the market is going to be turning at what point or at what direction, at what area, I mean. So now, in order for us to add our indicators so that we can see what is it that the market is going to give us or it can give us, we still go straight to this panel here. We add, if ever want to add a trend line, we add a trend line, then we see what, okay, fine, from this spot to this price here, we have what? We have a price that is touched. We have a price that is touched for this first time here, the second time here, the third time here. So let us see if ever we have the similar price, since now this act as our this line acts as our support, this line acts as our resistance. So each and every time the price comes to this trend line here, of which it's a supply, we're expecting the price to shoot back up. Since we had our first touch here, the market went up. We have our second touch here, the market went up. We have our third touch here. Now the market is up here where on our demand. So it's either we are going to be expecting the market to come drop down to our supply, or the market is going to break out of the structure and give us an all-time high, of which we might be seeing. If ever the market is changing the direction, we might be seeing the market coming back to this upper price here, of which if the market decides to break out of this structure, we are expecting the market to come to the upper side direction. But now, since the market is on this trend line here, so we might be expecting the price to go down here, since we can see with the market has opened very high in a very high liquidity form, but now it's slowly getting exhausted. So now we have to see actually what's the overall direction of this pair on a monthly time frame. You can see the price seems to be a bit consolidating, but yet we still see the market giving us a down direction. The market is seeing us a bearish direction, since we have this trend line going down and another trend line here going down. But if ever it happens that the market break out of the structure, this is an all-time high that we are expecting to see. But not only that, because we are still on a higher time frame, so we can expect the market to again give us what? We can expect the market to give us this higher, of which that high, it's still going to be something very big, since we are still in a high time frame. If the market can break out of the structure, having to wait for the market to come to this area here of resistance, it's going to be a very massive profit. So we are going to be experiencing a very high move if ever the market break out of the structure and come here. We must not either undermine this move that the market can do with an intention of waiting for the big move that can happen if the market goes down. But either we have to be patient and wait for the market to give us the confirmation whether to go up or to go down. So moving to our let's see if there is nothing that we can have, but we can see that we have this here again that we can respect on. And then let us move to a weekly time frame. On our weekly time frame, what do we see? Since the market has shown us that it's moving on a downtrend, but at the same time we cannot ignore the fact that the market is on our resistance. So now if we analyze the market clearly, we can see that the market has given us the same price for several times. It's the first price, second price, third price, and the fourth price. So what is going to happen again now? Where does that takes us to? This gives us an indication that we have, or we can place our trend line somewhere around here to see. Okay, fine, this is our support trend line. Then we must see, let's see if we can have our resistance, since we had this market structure here. Okay, fine, we can see that our resistance is still valid again. So now, how many confirmations do we have in order for us to see our market going to the down direction, since the overall direction of our market is going down? Let's see. Firstly, we started by placing this demand trend line in order for the market to continue to go down. That was our first confirmation. Secondly, now we have placed this support trend line and this resistance trend line. The market is again on our demand. So now we're waiting for the market on our resistance. So we are waiting for the market to continue to go down. This is the second confirmation that we might be potentially seeing the market to go down, right? Thirdly, I can see that we have another confirmation confirming that the market might go down here. Since you remember very well that we said we have a double top, exactly. Since we have this double top, we might be expecting the market to drop down. How many confirmations do we have now for the same thing? We have 3 confirmations confirming the same direction. So what else can confuse us to look for a different direction, since we have 3 confirmations giving us the same direction? Nothing should confuse us there. So what else we do? Then we change our time frame. Then we change to our daily time frame. On our daily time frame, you can see, okay, fine. Here, let us draw a zone in order for us to. I'm in a zone, but it's fine. Yeah, but it's fine. Let's draw a zone here from here to here, indicating our what?
Double top.
Exactly, indicating our double top. This is the zone that we have. So it clearly shows that now we are expecting the market to do what? To sell. But again, what is it that you need to wait for? Confirmation. How many indications have shown us that the market is going to go down? I think more than 4, if I'm not mistaken. But let's move to a daily time frame. On our daily time frame, you can see, I said to you, on the market, you cannot expect to see the same market patterns that I've showed you while I was drawing with my hand, because on the market you have to be very careful and you have to open your eyes in terms of seeing the market patterns, because I can see here, this is my left shoulder, this is my head, this is my right shoulder. What am I expecting? I'm expecting the market to drop the price down. But this is my low again. So potentially this can be my area of support. So which means it's possible that I can be waiting for the market to drop to here. But as we move to on our daily time frame, our overall direction, we are expecting the price to come back down here. But because we don't want to be greedy holding our profits for a long time just because we want massive amount of money. No. This can be our target. Remember, we've talked about the take profit and a stop loss. This can be our target. Then for the market to move down here, that will be a bonus. We should have been long gone with our positions here. Then the market can move down. Remember, we said not every move in the market belongs to us. Okay, let's move to a 4-hourly time frame. On our 4-hourly time frame, you can see our head and shoulder is still showing us one and the same thing. Our head and shoulder is still showing us one and the same thing. I think it's the 5th or 4th confirmation or 8th confirmation, if I'm not mistaken, giving us sorry about that. So we can see okay, fine. Our overall direction is going where? It's going down. Let's move to we are on a 4-hourly time frame. Let's go to an hourly time frame. The overall direction of the market is selling, but we must not be confused by seeing the market giving us the small moves going to the upper direction. We can just mark this area as our area of interest where we might be expecting the market to give us a turn in order for us to place our position to go where? To go to the down direction, because our overall direction is bearish. So moving to our 30 minutes time frame, for better confirmation, this is what we're going to be waiting for. This is what we're going to be waiting for. Waiting for the market to get to this area before going down. So this is where we might be expecting to see the market either breaking up below this previous high or above this previous high. So clearly, if the market if the last candlestick closes below this previous high, we're expecting the market to drop down. Still the same thing that we saw on a 15 minutes time frame. Still the same thing. We are expecting to see the market give us the same vibe. We must not be trapped by this market giving us the buying position, the buying candlestick to say, now we are buying. At the end of the day, the overall direction of the market is still going to go down. We move to a 5 minutes time frame. That's our bonus for us, but clearly we are waiting for the market to get to our zone before going down. Then this is where we're going to be placing your position. This is a position. This is where you place your lot size. It's 0.05. It's a sell or buy. If ever you want to decide to buy, you buy the market. If ever you want to decide to sell, you sell the market. Let me show you how does it looks in a real market. If you decide to place a sell position, this is what you got charged. You got charged how much? 15 rand something, but based on your lot size, 0.05. What's your balance? 3,000. What's your equity? Your equity, it's your running profit plus your balance. So now it's how much? This is how it's floating. Where is your position? This is where your position is. This is your sell position. But now, is it ideal for you to place this sell position at this point? No. But for practice purpose, this is how we do it. I hope you understand it. We're going to be waiting for the market to get to that price before we sell it. This is how you close your position. You just swipe it to that direction. You close with a loss of 14 rand 42. You close. You've lost how much? You've lost 14 rand 41 cent. That's it. Done. Wait for the market to get there. Then we'll be writing our sell position.